Again, to this day, I have seen how policing has changed. The realities that need to be embraced, the priorities that need to shift, the expectations that need to be addressed. It is my hope that this facility will be a stepping stone to shaping a police service that can keep up with the modern requirements of law enforcement while keeping abreast of the expectations and needs of the public. To officers, old and new, my advice is this. Make the best use of this facility to better your skills as well as your interactions with the public. As you undertake your trainings and skills development, do not lose sight of your primary goal, that is to serve the public and keep our communities safe. Always bear in mind that we have to be accountable to whom we serve, that's the public. While this may primarily be a college of policing and law enforcement, we do not perceive this institution to be used exclusively for the benefit of Maldives Police Service or other law enforcement agencies. Rather, our vision is for this institution to be embedded into the community to serve the needs of the public. I invite the residents of Addu City to utilize the resources this institution has to offer for progress and empowerment of the community. I assure you that the Maldives Police Service stands ready and eager to assist in those endeavors. In the longer term, through partnerships with our law enforcement counterparts in Asia and other parts of the world, we also envision this institution to be a regional training hub that can promote and host multidisciplinary forums focused on study, research, and education on policing, law enforcement, and security. Once again, I would like to express my profound gratitude to both the Indian and the Maldivian governments that spared no effort in order to bring this grand project into fruition. Finally, yet most importantly, I would like to acknowledge and express my sincere appreciation for the tireless labor of all the workers who, brick by brick, contributed to the creation of the National College of Policing and Law Enforcement. This is indeed a very proud day for our country. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Shukriya sir. Den kuriyadani fulhum waki muassasa ge gotaga khanderun hisabun tamrina gule daira mi hisaban aiswawa gota gule video presentation dakkadum.
Next will be a video presentation portraying the development of police training in the Maldives.
Law enforcement through policing was established in the Republic of Maldives in 1933. Just like all the policing institutes around the world, the police establishment evolved to undertake more responsibilities than just maintaining law and order. Their major mandates grew to investigation of criminal activities, prevention of domestic and international criminal activities, and more. For this purpose alone, we highly recognize the significance of building the skills and capacity of our police force to serve and protect our communities.
Police Academy in Alang, Fursat Libuni, Alwan Commissioner Kamuga Teruga, Home Minister Kanhunari, Honorable Muhammad Shihab, Rasmi Datafule Libuni, India Home Minister Badakora. Our women proposal had an the academy ka the Fulhung equipments abehe gotun the proposal in Hadagang India a proposal hamatung atang erui hisabam vidarvi midekantang hamajihene.
The modern policing era started on 1st of September 2004 when police services were separated from military and a civil entity established under the name of Maldives Police Service to be run under the Ministry of Home Affairs. An endeavor that started with over 300 police officers has now grown in its strength and family by 10 times since then. The rise in demand to train new recruits and upskill the existing police officers was a major hurdle as permanent infrastructure to train police was not in place but was forced to use makeshift facilities in Kafatol, Girifushi and Mafushi under the Law Enforcement Training Center.
Furtamano Girifushi debeche run kurang awma chance debono. Then environment ki policing kiawa devena kahade environment ka nuati ve eheng option ang hodam vegen awmeng himafushi ga bechta run kuring na mafushi ga bechta run kuring eng haling aneng haya duwamong awmen diam.
Stability towards training of personnel only came when Addu Police Training School was established in Hitherdu and international law enforcement partners from Western Australia Police assisted in shaping modern police recruit training. In 2006, a police academy was registered at Department of Higher Education, replacing the Law Enforcement Training Centre working towards accreditation. Following the philosophy of community-oriented policing, in 2007, changes were made in the infrastructures and facilitation to accommodate new developments in training. With new higher study programs initiated, in 2017, Police Academy was renewed under Ministry of Higher Education. Since then, Maldives Police Service embarked on a quest to establish new and strengthen existing relationships with international law enforcement partners and their esteemed academies to build the capacities of our police officers and future leaders. Since the first batch of our police officers in 2001 were trained at the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy, the South Asia's most prestigious training institutions, today MPS has over 70 alumni of the Indian Police Service Probationers Program. MPS is proud to state that our relationships with bilateral and multilateral agencies, law enforcement partners and training institutions have grown exponentially over the past years, and we wish to keep this momentum rising. This project was conceptualized in 2008 and proposed to the Indian government in 2008. In 2021, National College of Policing and Law Enforcement was established to accommodate all educational and training programs of law enforcement agencies under one roof.
National College of Policing and Law Enforcement ಹುಡುವಿಗೆನ್ ದಿವಮಾಯಕು ಅಳಗೊಂಡ್ಮೆನ್ ಮೀ ತಸಬ್ಬರ ಕುರ ಪರಬ್ಯಾರು ಕಂದತಕ್ಕೆ ಹಗೀಗತಕ ವೆಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೆ ಮಿತನು ಮೀ law enforcement community ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ law enforcement community ಗೆ ಇತರು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮೀ region ಗ ಹಿಂಗ law enforcement training facility gotuges mitam beno kureven mi rajyage public sector benwa mi ekeki mi training kandatabes hingumang algonmen mi gear up kuramu migendani.
With 8 classrooms that can seat 40 in each, a computer lab, a multi-purpose hall, and an auditorium that can seat 310, this college is now located just below the equator in Addu. Besides these, a 400-meter synthetic sport range are also housed in this campus. Some of the training programs planned initially at the college range from police basic training to policing-related academic and technical programs at diverse levels. Also training programs for implementation agencies and programs focused on implementation of law at national, regional and international levels. It is the vision and mission of Maldives Police Service that the National College of Policing and Law Enforcement will be a beacon of hope to build better trained law enforcement officials ready to face any and all challenges and to promote peace and stability in the nation, region and international nexus.
ಉಮ್ಮೀದ್ ಕುರಣಿ ಅವಳಮಣ್ಣ ಗುಳಿಗೆ ಮಿ ಮಸಕತುಗ ದಿವೆ ದಾವತು ತೆರೆಗ ಗಾಣು ತಂಪಿಸ್ ಕುರುಮುಗ ಹುರಿಯ ಇದಾರೆ ಕುಂಬಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಿವೆ ಮಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಬೇನು ಎಮ ಫುರಿಯ ಮಿ ಹಿಫಾ ಗಾಣು ತಂಪಿಸ್ ಕುರುಮು ದಾಯರ ತಕುತಿ ಹರಕತ್ತಿರ ಹುರಿಯ ಫರತ್ತಕ ಬೇನುವ ತಾವದಿಮ ತಮ್ರೀನ್ ವೆಸ್ ಮಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಫುರಾಳ ದಶಂ ದಿಬಿಗಿನ್ ತಾಣಕಂ ಏಕ ನತೀಜೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂ ಅವಳಮಗೆ ಗೌಮ್ಗೆ ಸದಾಮತ ಮುಂಚಿತಮಗ ರಕ್ಕಾ ತೆರಿಕಮ ಅಮಂಗ ಮಂಕಮ ಇತುರು ಫುರಿಯಂ ಕಮೆ ದಿಬಿಗಿನ್ ದಿಯು ಅದಿ ದಿವೆ ಪುನು ಖಿದ್ಮತುಗ ತೆರೆಗ ಮಸೆ ಕುರಾ ಫರತ್ತೆ ಎಕಾಯಿಸ್ ವನ ಗರುನ ಫೆತೆ ಅದಿ ಏಕ ಫಹಬೆಸ್ ಮುಸ್ತಕ್ಬಲ ತಯಾರು ಫವ ಪುದುಹುನ್ನವೆ ರೈತುನ ದೆ ಖಿದ್ಮೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫುರಿಯಂ ಕಮಯಕೋ දෙවේන පද ගාබිල් ඉල්මි උනරුබෙරි හුෂියාරු රජිතුන්න khidmat dinuga roga masay kurane puduhunna mozafuna vegentim.
With the inauguration of National College of Policing and Law Enforcement in Addu city today, it is the realizing of a long-awaited dream into a reality. It is our hope that the future of policing will reach new heights with the inauguration of this symbolic institution that has been born of trust and friendship with our close bilateral partner, the Government of Republic of India.
Den kuriyadani mirasmiyatuge mehas numberu divi rajyege izzette raisul jumhuriyage waaqful dekkavum mi number furiham koddevun edi divi rajyege izzette raisul jumhuriya Ibrahim Muhammad Salihu garihum waran adaverikamaku edi dannawan.
I would like to request the President of the Republic of Maldives, His Excellency Ibrahim Muhammad Saleh, for his remarks. Excellency Ibrahim Muhammad Saleh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ke hasratan hamdai syukur kurang mimat ke mai nabiya Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya. Salawat assalam lewang edi dua kurang mi salawat assalam ga itre kwe fan ga aga sahabun shamil kurang. India ke External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jayashankar, Minister of Foreign Affairs Noon Ain Waw Abdul Shahid, Minister of Home Affairs Ashay Imran Abdul Daudatge Wazirun, Commissioner of Police Muhammad Hamid, Chief of Defence Force Major General Abdul Shamal, Addo City ke Mayor Ali Nizar, India ke High Commissioner Munu Muhawar, Rayitu Majlihuge Izeter Memberun, Hazir Oda Intibevi, Emha Befrum, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Miyadu Huluige Mida National College of Policy and Law Enforcement Taki, Divi Fulunge Hidumai, Taragi Kurmataka, Waram Muhimu, Dauring Ada Quran, Tanaka Begenda. Emme Furtam Wes, Mifada Dilati Bodo here with Devi Kamataka. India ke Bodo Zir, Narendra Modi Asha, India Sarkar Asha, India ke Equity Rajituna, Baran Hasa, Shukuring Alondano. Mirasmiat ka Bayro Adanuma, India External Affairs Minister Vada in the Vikamak. The Gomge de Meduga, Oi Gai Badahi Guru, Iturang Ham again, Dakame. Mikamataka, External Minister Dr. S. Jayashankara Arundo Shukurdanova. India in Rajya Vedamunda Hitaki. Sida Divehi Rayitunge Kurierma. Taragiyang Abadasem Vedam Genda Hitake. Nikamge Saaf Hekita. Mide Sehuri Argun Menna Mirajan Fenna. Egotum Badairo Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital Kamavias. Rajya Gaumi University ke Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism Studies Kamavias. Adi Tiris Hatar Roshuge Fena Nardamaya Tidama de Burija Gang International Airport Taragi Kurma Hanimadu International Airport Addu Magutang Heduma Binghikuma Coast Guard Buildinga Tidafaloga Coast Guard Binakureve Furiham Facility Mi Kantataki India Hile Ehia Lone Higa Dashun Hinga Rajya Taragi Ataka Hinga Bodati project. India in Divihina Vamunda Hitaki Air Rajya Verikamga Tibi Kom Bayeto Nuni Kom Party Eto Belumen Neti Gomge Teragia Dihinga Kurimataka Vamunda Ehitake. Miyadu Huluige Mida National College of Policy and Law Enforcement Taki Midene Hagiga Tuge Emisal. Mi project Feshiging Misabang Agota Balar E Hagigai Hamove. Mi project Tuge Furtama Wahaka Furtamis Desar Karga Demetga Dekem Feshi Dehas Nuavanahar. Furtam project to Korea Genda Nimafa Oti Laviani Diffushmadu. EFO Lavian Mabing Hore Dalwania project Badokura. Addu city ge Marado Hitadu Gole Misarhadoga Mi project Hinga Nimafa Vani Deha Sadonahar February Maho Ero Sarkar. Project ge plane in Masaka Nimufaho Amali Masake Fashafa Vani Deha Sataro Naharge July Maho. Adi Masaka Nimuma Kandala Fa Tariheki Dehas Bavisana Harge Mia Harge February Mahogeniel. Miss Arhadaki Hani Bing Haniko Sarhataka Vati Project Kuria Gendumataka Bing Iturku Korifave. Adi India Sarukaro Miwani $300 million Hile he me projector Hedakofa. Iradu Koraviti Allah ke wagi folai ko mi do algon me mi bawani mi furihama college holumge rasmiyat mi India sarkarun divhina vedifawa dilati ehiye mi project kuriya gendiyumga mige kuriye sarkar takun kurevi masaketta fahakko algondo eruge rais kam gati be befolna shukur danno rais abdo yamina dr wahida rais muhammad rashid khas shukuren algondo mikam ga danno ರಾಜ್ಯಗ ಮೀಹುನ್ ದಿರಿಯುಳೆ ಹುರಿಹಾರಶೆಗ ದಿವಿ ಫುಲುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮೈ ದಿನಮಕಿ ಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರುಗೆ ವಾದೆ ಕೊಂಬೆ ಗಾವಮೆ ಗಾಯಸ್ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನಕಿ ಮುಯ್ತಮೋಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ಆಮು ರಯ್ಯತುನ್ನ ಲಾಮಹಿಗೆ ರಯ್ಯತುನ್ನ ಅಮಾಂಕಮ ಹಮಜಹುಮ ಸುಲ್ಹ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ಕಂ ಹೋದ ದೇಂತಿ ದೇವೈ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮತೆಂ ಒತುಮುಗೆ ಬೇಣುಮಕಿ ರಯ್ಯತುನ್ನ ಎಕುಗ ಅದಿ ರಯ್ಯತುನ್ನ ಗಾತುಂ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆಕೋಗೆ ಮುಯ್ತಮೋಗ ಹುನ್ನ ಮಸಲ್ತಂ ಹದುಕರು ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನ ವಕಿ ಖಾಸ ತಮ್ರಿನ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ದೇಂಜ ಹೆಣಿ ಎ ಸಬಬಟ್ಟಕ ಮಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹುಳುವಿಗೆ ಮಿದನಿ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ತಮ್ರಿನ್ತಕ್ಕ ಮಿಜಮಾನುಗ ಬೇಣುಂ ವಾಣೆ ಹುರಿಹಾ ವಸಿದೆ ತಕ್ಕಾಯ್ಕು ಮಿ ಕಾಲೇಜುನ್ ದೇ ತೌಲೀಮಾ ತಮ್ರೀನುಗೆ ಸೌಬು ಡೆಮೊಕ್ರೆಟಿಕ್ ಉಸೂಲ್ ತಕ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಲೋ ಹುಳುವಿಗೆಂದಾನೆ ಅದಿ ಜಮಾನಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ತ ಕಂ ಅಹುಲು ಹರಿ ಬೆಗೆಂದಾನೆ ಅದಿ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಫುಲುಹಕಿ ರಯ್ಯತುಂಗೆ ಹಿಸ್ಸಾಸ್ತ ದನ್ನ ಅದಿ ಮಶಕತ ಗಾಬಿಲು ಮಿಹಕ ಬೆಗೆಂದಾನೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮತೆ ದೇವೇಣಿ ಎ ಅಸಾಸ್ತ ಮತೀಗ ಫುಲುಹುಂ ತಮ್ರೀನ್ ಕೊಗೆ ಎಫದ ಖಿದ್ಮತೆ ದೇವೇಣೆ ಮಿಂಬರ ಫುಲುಹುಂ ತಮ್ರೀನ್ ಕುರವೇಣೆ ಫುರಿಹಮ ವಸೀಲೆತ್ತಂ ಹುರುಮಕಿ ಮುಳಿ ದೌಲತ್ಗೆ ಮಸ್ಲಹತ ಉಳಿಫಾವಾಕಮೆ ಇರಾದ ಕುರವಿಯ ಮಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಕಿ ದಿವೆ ರಯ್ಯತುಂ ಉಮ್ಮೀದ್ ಕುರಾಫದ ಖಿದ್ಮತಕ ಮಗು ಕೊಶಾದೇನೆ ತನಕವೆಗೆಂದಾರ ನಿಮ್ಮಾದಂಗೆ ಕುರಿಂಗ್ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡು ದಂಡವಾದಂ ಬೇಣುಮನಿ ಮಿಯದು ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಖಾಸಕೋ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಹಮೀದ್ ಇಸ್ನಂಗವಾಗ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮತ ಗೆನ್ನವ ಹೇವು ಬದಲು ಅವನು ಫಾಹಕುರವ ಏಕಮಟ್ಟಕ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಹಮೀದ್ ಶಾ ದಿವೆ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮತ್ಗೆ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅವನು ಶುಕೂರ್ ದಾನ ಅದಿ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮೈ ದಿನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆಹ ಕಂಕಮ್ಗೆ ಜಿಮ್ಮಾ ಸರ್ಕಾರ್ಗೆ ಫರಾತುಂ ಅದಾ ಕುರವ್ವ ವಜೀರಿಗೆ ಹೈಸಿಯತು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ನಬ್ಲೋ ಕುರುವಮ್ ಗೆಂದವ ಎಮ್ಮೆಹ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕವೆ ಅವಳು ಶುಕೂರ್ ದಾನವ ಅದಿ ಮಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕುರಿಯ ಗೆಂದಿಯುಮ್ಗ ಮೆದುನು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿ ಕುರಿಯ ಗೆಂದಿಯುಮ್ಗ Minister of Foreign Affairs, Noon Ain Wav, Abdul Shahid Kurevi, Masakke Pula, around Evazira, the Supurdano. Around the Duayaki, Dive Fudunga Hidmata, Fagati Dostake, Allah Subhanahu, wa ta'ala, Mimbar Kurevu, Assalamu alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
शुक्रिया इज्जत रईस जमहूरिया दिन उन्नानी इंडिया मिनिस्टर ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर गवा फुलदेक्केवं मी नंबर फुरिहम कोद्देवंगेदी मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर गारी हूँ वरंग अदबेर कमायकु एदी दंडवं
May I now request the Minister of External Affairs of Republic of India, His Excellency Dr. S. Jaishankar for his remarks. Excellency Dr. S. Jaishankar.
Your Excellency, President Ibrahim Mohammed Saleh, Madam First Lady, Excellency Foreign Minister Abdullah Shahid, Excellency Home Minister Sheikh Imran Abdullah, Honorable Members of Parliament, Commissioner of Police Muhammad Hamid, High Commissioner of India Monu Mahavar, Senior Officers of the Maldives Police Service, ladies and gentlemen. It's my distinct privilege today to be here in Addu and join His Excellency at the inauguration of the National College for Policing and Law Enforcement. I bring with me the warm wishes and greetings of India's leadership, of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and of 1.3 billion people plus. As I came to this building and stood there at the flag raising and looked around me, Excellencies, I must say I felt a very great sense of pride. This is a project which I have monitored both in my current capacity and my previous capacity over many years. And to see a project of this magnitude and this importance unfold, which is a real symbol of our development partnership. It is something, it's very hard to describe that feeling. But even as I congratulate the Maldives Police Service on their new training center, I would like to really put this achievement today in the larger context of our relationship. And that context is particularly important because both of us have come through a very difficult period where we were challenged by the COVID. So let me, Excellency President Solih, first of all commend you and the government and people of Maldives for the resilience that they have shown in the face of this adversity. Your vaccination program, your decision to establish an air bubble, are working together. I think these have all been examples of how actually challenges bring two neighbors much more closely than they would be otherwise. We are proud of what we have achieved in recent years. We are particularly proud of the way we have faced challenges together. And it has showed that your policy of India first and our policy of neighborhood first, these are not just phrases, but these are actually the very fulcrum of our relationship. This morning, I also had an opportunity to pay homage at the Addu War Memorial, where Indian soldiers and servicemen died between 1942 and 1944. And their passing away reminds us how history, in many ways, connects India and the Maldives. In recent times, under the leadership and guidance of Prime Minister Modi and President Solih, the India-Maldives partnership has achieved momentum and indeed dynamism on an unprecedented scale. Today, our partnership envelops cooperation in almost every facet of our bilateral relationship. The focus of our engagements, of course, always remain the well-being of our peoples. Our development partnership, which is transparent, which is driven by the needs and priorities of the people and government of Maldives, ranges upwards of US dollars 2.6 billion in terms of grants, loans, budgetary support, capacity building, and training assistance. We are now entering a phase where projects are taking off, they're getting delivered, we are seeing them on the ground. And this expedited delivery has been very much a focus of my 3 visits to Maldives. And I can only say what a pleasure it has been working with the government and my partners out here. In Addu itself, We are today witnessing the inauguration of several important projects that have been completed. I will have the privilege of participating in the formal groundbreaking of the Adu Road project, on which work has commenced. We will also witness the signing of the US 80 million contract for the Adu reclamation and shore protection project. We are also confident that the Ghan Airport redevelopment project, which is another crucial ingredient of Adu's transformation, will enter the implementation phase very soon. In addition to these examples, India also supports the island communities through high-impact projects. 9 of our 20 ongoing high-impact community development projects are in fact in Adu city, and I will have an opportunity to inaugurate 2 of them later this afternoon. We have made swift progress in the iconic Greater Malay Connectivity Project as well, which has now moved from the stage of concept to preliminary works in less than 2 years. Geotechnical surveys are ongoing, and we expect groundbreaking in the coming months. Construction activity has also begun on 4,000 housing units in Hulu Malay, as well as drinking water and sanitation projects on 34 islands. The Hanimadu Airport redevelopment project, the expansion of facilities for MIFCO, the cricket stadium project at Hulmhale are all in the tendering stage, and we very much hope that new contracts will be signed and work will commence soon. I'm also happy to share that the $40 million line of credit, which we had concluded during my last visit in February 21 for the sports infrastructure, has advanced, and detailed project reports are under preparation. I'm happy to note that our people-to-people ties has become even more vibrant. India was among the top sources of tourists for Maldives in 2020 and 2021, helped by the air bubble arrangement. We would certainly strive to keep that place in the coming years. I'm delighted that our bilateral trade has witnessed a number of facilitation measures, including direct cargo vessels that serve our southern ports and Maldives and ensure that the supply of essential commodities is smooth. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me now come to the main reason why we have gathered here today. The NCPLE is an apex grant project for the Government of India. Prior to the Greater Malay Connectivity Project, in fact, it is our largest grant-funded project. This sprawling campus is a monument to our growing cooperation. I congratulate the Government of Maldives on this achievement. I commend NBCC, the contractor, Messrs. Avantika, and the teams that have worked tirelessly on this campus to make this institution a reality. We hope that NCPLE will soon grow into an iconic institution that churns out the best brains and bodies to face the challenges that confront any modern police force. The MOU that will be signed here today between the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy of India and the Maldives Police Service will be a springboard for the NCPLE to grow its capacities through training and development of its curriculum. Aware of the importance of this training for the MPS, we have increased the number of training slots for Maldives at our police academy to 8. The director of our academy is present here with us. We hope that the fraternal bonds, which he himself has personally developed over many years between our two institutions, will empower NCPLE to become a regional center of excellence on law enforcement in the coming years. I'm also happy to inform that the project for creation of police infrastructure facilities across the islands of Maldives, with over $40 million financing from Exim Bank of India, has received the necessary approvals. Under this project, 61 facilities, including island and atoll level police stations, divisional headquarters, detention centers, and barracks will see construction begin soon. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, defense cooperation is another key pillar of our partnership. I'm delighted that later today we would be formally handing over to the Chief of the Defense Forces the coastal radar system, which comprises of 10 radar stations. This system will contribute to enhancing security for Maldives and for the entire region. India and Maldives share a deep and abiding friendship. Today, our relationship is so full of promises and possibilities for our youth and for our future generations. It is also a partnership of great consequence and a real force of stability and prosperity for the Indian Ocean region. I'm confident that NCPLE will be one such flagship institution which would radiate this message. I congratulate President Ibrahim Mohammed Solih, the government and people of Maldives, and in particular, the officers of the Maldives Police Services on this inauguration. I wish all Maldivians a blessed month of Ramzan ahead. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Excellency.
Dingonnani Minister of Foreign Affairs Gawak for the Kavang, Minamber Furham Kodavang the Minister, Nishan Izzuddin Izzat Gaveria, Abdullah Shahid Garihum Warang, Adaberi Kamaku Edi Danawang.
May I now request the Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Abdullah Shahid, for his remarks. Excellency Abdullah Shahid.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. His Excellency President Ibrahim Mohammed Solih, First Lady Fazna Ahmed, His Excellency Dr. Jaishankar, Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Sheikh Imran Abdullah, Minister of Home Affairs, Commissioner of Police Muhammad Hamid, officers of the Maldives Police Service, Cabinet Ministers, colleagues, Members of Parliament, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are celebrating a historic milestone. We are celebrating a milestone in our commitment to enhancing the capacity of our police service, fulfilling a long-standing requirement, a national need of reforming the strengthening of our police force. This National College of Police and Law Enforcement, the Maldives Police Services Principal Training Institute from today onwards. It will stand as a symbol of this administration's commitment to our police service, its readiness, and to keeping our communities safe and protected. This structure, this college, will also be another enduring symbol of friendship with our closest neighbor, our most trusted partner, India. Today we are celebrating yet another historic milestone in our 5-decade strong partnership. I'm delighted that we are joined at this historic moment by my good friend, our country's dear friend, External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. Jaishankar. Excellency, your presence here is a reflection of your personal commitment to our relationship, a relationship you have watched over, steered and guided for many years in different capacities, a relationship that you are intimately familiar with. I also thank Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi for his personal commitment to our relationship. President Solih and Prime Minister Modi have set out an ambitious agenda for our relationship, which, with your support, Mr. Minister, I'm confident we will achieve. Excellencies, I've compared the relationship between the Maldives and India to the wings of a bird, beating in unison, moving forward and onwards. We are two nations bound by our shared waters, our shared history, our shared values, and our shared interests, and our shared commitment to our people and their prosperity. Ours is a relationship of mutual respect, one that is built on trust and confidence. From the 1988 mercenary attack you helped foil, the 2004 tsunami India helped us to cope with, to the 2014 water crisis India helped us overcome, India has always proved that India will always be a friend in time of need. From the many doctors, nurses, teachers, civil servants India have trained, to the many sick and wounded persons India have treated, to the many times you have supported financially and technically, India has continued to demonstrate that it has the best interest of Maldivians at heart. With the capacities you have continued to support enhancing, be it infrastructure such as Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital or defense and security cooperation tools, India has proven time and time again that you are a partner in every field. The Maldives was one of the first countries and the most affected country by the COVID-19 pandemic. But today we stand here as a country that is cautiously yet optimistically looking forward beyond the pandemic because of the far-sighted policies of President Salih and because of the support of many, especially India. If not for the early interventions of essential food supplies, medicines, or desperately needed financing, if not for vaccines so generously donated, our country would not have been able to reach this point today. If not for the travel bubble arrangement that saw Indian tourists arrive in the Maldives in numbers never seen before, our economy would not have begun healing as quickly. Symbols of the strong development partnership between our countries can be seen throughout the country, from the many grand projects around the country to the large projects being carried out under the line of credit to the long-standing, long-awaited Greater Malay Connectivity Project. Today, more than ever, collaboration is needed to maintain security and peace, to maintain order in the Indian Ocean and beyond. And it is in support of this reality that the cooperation between the Maldives and India in international forums continue to strengthen as well. Excellencies, the Maldives-India partnership is one that endures, one that has withstood the test of time. It is a relationship all Maldivians benefit from, one that Maldivians cherish. This age-old partnership has been reinvigorated since President Salih took office. It is part of his overall commitment to strengthening our ties with countries of our region and beyond. These bonds, these strong bonds of friendship with our neighbors, and indeed with the world, is testament to the commitment of President Salih to multilateralism and to international cooperation. I thank him for his vision and his leadership. Excellencies, today we are celebrating a historical milestone for our country, for our foreign policy. I pray that our country continues to celebrate these milestones. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep our country safe and our people prosperous. Ameen. Shukriya.
Shukriya Izzatir Wazir. Kuriya Dengoti, Minister of Home Affairs Gwa Kuladekum, Minamber Furihama Kodevungedi, Minister Imran Abdullah Garihum Warang Adaveri Kamak Edi Danawang.
I would like to invite Minister of Home Affairs, His Excellency Imran Abdullah, for his remarks. Excellency Imran Abdullah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. دهرا جاء عزة رئيس الجمهورية إبراهيم محمد صالح عم بكملون فزنا أحمد India Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar, Ministry of Foreign Affairs Nishan Izzatuge
इज्जत के वेरिया ऑनरेबल अब्दुल शाहिद दौलत के वजीरों रईतों के मजली हो गए इज्जत तेरी मेंबरों अड्डू सिटी के मेयर अली नज़ीर अली निज़ार कमिश्नर ऑफ पुलिस मोहम्मद हमीद चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस अब्दुल शमाल इंडियन हाई कमिश्नर मोनू महार अड्डू सिटी के लोबेती इज्जत रईतों दावत रेडंग एरुविगन वडान तिब्बेवी एम्मेहा लोबेती हाजिरिंग अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह आदे अलगन में मियदु मी एव्वे मितिवी ज़मान तक वंदें अलगन में देखे मुंगया हुआ फेने हकीकत कव्वा दुवस देखे आदे मियदकी दिवे राज्य के नेशनल कॉलेज ऑफ पॉलिसिंग एंड लॉ एनफोर्समेंट वजूद व दुवस मियद गायम कोरगिंदा फुलुहुन्ना कानून तंफीज़ कोरा एहन इदारातुके मुवज़्ज़फ़ुन्ना बेनुम व तमरीन फोर कुद्दे मी मरकज़ के नतीजा के गोतुं दिह राज्य के सलामता रक्का तेरिकमा अदि दाखिली रक्का तेरिकमा रय्यतुंगे सलाम कशवर कुद्दिन मट्टका हुलुविगंदा मुहिम्मु मुअस्ससाय मी मुअस्ससा के दशुं दिवे रय्यतुन्ना अमांकमा रक्का तेरिकं फोर कुद्देवी सलामता मिनिवंकं होदादविगिंदा आदे मियदु अलगन में मी इफ्तिताह कोरा मुअस्ससा की वेतुवेदिया तीन सरकारों एक मट्टका मसक्के को ए मसक्के मिहातन गेनस दी मिकमा मेदुगा दिवेही सरकार तोगे मेदुगा देबसुमेन्ने एम्में एब्बसेफावा हकीकते अदेहं कमु मी मसक्कतुगा हुरिहा सरकार तकुं देमिति में दिवेही फुलुहुन नट्टका मी मिहुम्मु बिना काम कोद्देवीति ए हुरिहा सरकार तोगे इस वेरिन्ना हितुगे एम्मे फुम्मिनु अलगोंड इखलास तेरिकमाको शुक्र अदा करो अदे रहमत तेरी इंडिया सरकार वरबोडु हेदे कोरव्यागे एतम $1 मिलियन मी मरकजं इन्वेस्ट को हिले हियगे गोतुगा मी मसक्के कोद्देवाफा वातीवे इंडिया के लोबेति रय्यतुन्ना सरकार दिवे रय्यतुंगे नमुगया अलगोंड अमिल्ने नमुगा अकि खासको दिवे हिगे फुलुहुंगे नमुगा हितुगे इम्मे इखलास तेरिकमाको शुक्र अदा करो आदे दिवे ही फुलुहुंगे खिदमे मूली राज्य फुला कुर्मुगे तसव्वर की रईसुल जुम्हूरिया के तसव्वर कमुगा वेगन दिए हिंदू मियदु मी कायम कुरवे मरकज़ के सबबु मूली राज्य के रय्यतुन्ना फुलुहुंगे खिदमें एम्मे फुरिहम गतुगा फोर कोद्दिनुम बेनुम व फुरिहम तमरीना हुनरु लिब्या देवेन अन कबूल कोरा गतुगा रय्यतुंगे सलामता रक्का तेरिकं कशवर कोद्दिनुमा उफेदिगें वा फुलुहुंगे मुअस्ससा एम्मे बेनुं तेरिवनी फुरिहमा तमरीना हुनर अदे मी मुअस्ससा की एगे नतीजा के गोतुं ज़मानी फुलुहुंगे तमरीनु फोर कोद्देवी ज़मानी खिदमें रय्यतुन्ना हमिया गेनस देवेने मुअस्ससा अदे मी मुअस्ससा की अड्डो अतलुगा गायम कुरविगेंदा मुअस्ससा का वुमायकु अड्डो अतलुगे रय्यतुन्ना अड्डू सिटीगे रय्यतुन्ना क्यारिगवा अतलु तौगे रय्यतुन्ना फुलुहुंगे खिदमे फोर कोद्दिनुमुगा मिहातना कुरिमति विफावा इंसानुन्ना अदि एहनिहम वसीलतकुगे मधुकं इराद कोरविया मी मुअस्ससा गायम कुरमुंदियु फुरिहम वेगेंदान अदि वकिन खासको मी अतलु तौगे रय्यतुन्ना गातुं इज्तिमाई खिदमत के गोतुं मदनी फुलुहुंगे खिदमत फोर कोद्दिनुमा मिकमु मगफहेगेंदान इज्जतर हुजूर नवर्स्ते का 33वां आहर मार्च महुगे 29वां दुवहु असुल्तान मोहम्मद शमसुद्दीन हवन दिह राज्य के फुलुहुंगे खिदमे ಫೆಟ್ಟವೀಸುರೆ ಮಿ ವೇತುವೆಗಂದಿಯ ಅಡ್ಡಿಯ ಅಂಗಹರುಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ವಕಿನ್ ಖಾಸಕೊ ದೆಹಾಸ್ ಹತರ್ವಣ ಅಹರು ದಿಹಿ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನಕಿ ಮದನಿ ಮೊಸಸಾಯಕ ಬದಲು ಮಫಹು ವೇತುವೆದಿಯ ಸತಾರ ಅಹರು ದೂಹುಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನ ಕುರಿಮತಿಯ ಫಾವ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೊಡು ದಚ್ಚ ತಕ್ಲೀಫಕಿ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಫುರಿಹಮ ತಮ್ರೀನ್ದೆ ಅಮಿಲ್ಲ ಮರಕಜೆ ನುವತ ಅಮಿಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ನೆತು ಇರಾದ್ ಕೊರೆವಿಯ ಮಿಯದು ಮಿಗಾಯಂ ಕೊರವೆ ಎಕಡಮಿಯಾಕು ಏಯಿ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನ ಮಾಜಿಯ ಕವ್ವೆಗೆನ್ ದಾಣ ಮಿಯದು ಮಿ ಫೆಶೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಎಕಡಮಿಯಾಕುಗ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಹಿದುಮೈತ್ತ ದಿನುಮುಗ ಜಮಾನಿ ಫೆಂವರ ಮಿ ಹಿದುಮ ಬಟ್ಟಂ ಕೊರೆವಿ ಕುರಿಯರಿಗೆನ್ ದಾಣ ಅದು ಕುರಿವೆ ಸಲ್ವನ್ ಫಾಹಾಗ ಕುರಿ ಫದೆಯಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆ ಮಿಯದು ಮಿ ಫಶಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಕಿ ಹಮ ಎಕಣಿ ದಿವೆಹಿ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನ ಖಾಸ ಕೊರೆವೆ ಕಾಲೇಜನ್ನು ದಿವೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಲೋ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ ಗೂಳೆ ಹುರಿಹಾ ಮೊಸಸಾತ ಗೂಳಿಗೆನ್ ತಮ್ರೀನು ಕುರುಮಕಿ ತಮ್ರೀನು ದಿನುಮಕಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ತಂಗ್ ಹೆದುಮಕಿ ದಿವೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಸಲಾಮತ ರಕ್ಕಾ ತೆರಿಕಮ ಅದು ದಿವೆಹಿ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ರಕ್ಕಾ ತೆರಿಕಮ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಎಮ್ಮಗು ಅದು ಹೆಂಕಮು ಗುಳಿಗೆನ್ ಕೊರವೆ ತಮ್ರೀನ ಎಮ್ಮೆಂಗೆ ವಿಷ್ಣುಮಾ ಫಿಕುರು ಎಕ್ಕೋ ಅಲ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಗೆ ಎತೆರೆಗೆ ಹುರಿ ತಫಾತು ತನ್ ನತ್ತಾಲೆವಿ ಕುರಿಯದ್ದೆವೇನೆ ಮಗು ಹೋದೆ ದಿನಮಕಿ ಅಲ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಗ್ ಮಿ ಮೊಸಸಾಗೆ ತೆರೆಯಿನ್ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣೆ ರೇಂಜ್ ಹೇನೆ ಮಗೆ ಅದೆಂಗಡ ನಾನು ಫದೀನ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ಕುರಿಯರ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ಇಕ್ತಸಾದಿ ತನವಸ್ಕಮ ಹಮಜಹುಮ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೋಡು ಗುಳುಮೆಂಗ್ ಒತಿ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ಅಮಾಂಕಮ ರಕ್ಕಾತಿರಿಕಮ ಮಿಯದು ಮಿ ಮೊಸಸಾಗೆ ಸಬಬು ಮಿಕಂ ಕಶವರ ಕೊರವಿ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ಸೀದಾ ದಿರಿಯುಳುಮ ಗುಳುಂ ಹುರಿಕಮಕ ಮಿಕಂ ಬದಲೆಗೆಂದಾನೆ ಅದು ಏಯಿ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಗೆ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ರಶಕ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅತೊಲಕ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ರೈತಕ ಲಿಬಿಗೆಂದಾನೆ ಕುರಿಯರ್ಮೆಂಗ್ ಅದು ದಿಯಹಿ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ಮುಸ್ತಕ್ಬಲ್ ಉಜಾಲ ಕುರ್ಮಟ್ಟಕ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೆಂಬೇನು ಮಾನಕಮೆ ಅದೆಂಗಡೆ ನಾನು ಫದೀನ್ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಗೆ ಫುಳಾವೆ ತನವಸೋ ಮುಂದ ಇಕ್ತಿಸೋದು ಬಿನಾವಣಿ ರಕ್ಕಾತಿರಿಕಮ ಅಮಾಂಕಮ ಹಮಜಹುಂ ವಚ್ಚ ಟೂರಿಸಮ ಬೇರುಂಗ ಮೆಹಮಾನುನ್ನ ಕಮೆ ಹಿತುಮುಗ ವಚ್ಚ ಆದೆ ಮಿಕಂ ಕಶವರ ಕೊರವೇನಿ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆಗೆ ಗೌಮುಗ ಅಮಾಂಕಮ ರಕ್ಕಾತಿರಿಕಂ ಕಶವರ ಕೊಗ್ಗೆ ಆದೆ ಮಿಕಮುಗ ದಿಹಿ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನ ಮಿಲಿ ಬಿಗಂದಿಯ ಮೋಸಸಾಯಕಿ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೊಡು ಇಂಗೆ ಹೀತಿರಿಕಂಗ ವಿಗಂದಾನಕಂ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಆದೆ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಫಹು ಬಹಕಿವೆಸ್ ಮಿಯದು ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆನ್ನ ಮಿಲಿ ಬಿಫಾವ ಮುವಸ್ಸಸಾಗ ದಿಹೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ರೈಯಿತುನ್ನ ಜಮಾನಿ ಫೆಂವರೊಗೆ ಹಿದುಮತೆ ಫೋರಕೊದ್ದೆ ಅದು ಮಿಯದು ಹೆದಿಫಾವ ಜಮಾನಿ ಗಾಣುಂತ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಫುರಿಹೆಮೆಯ ತಂಫೀಸ್ ಕುರ್ಮ ಬೇನುವ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಹುನರ ಕಾಬಿಲ್ಕ ಮಿ ಮೊಸಸಾಗೆ ತೆರೆಯಿನ್ ಹೋದ ದಿನ ಮಟ್ಟಕ ದುನಿಯಾಗೆ ತಫಾತು ಗೌಮುತ್ತಕಾಕು ಓಕೆ ಖಾಸಕೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಅಲ್ಮೆನ್ನಾಕ್ಗ ವಡೆಯಾಗೆ ಇನ್ನವಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅತ್ಲು ಕರೋಲ್ ವರ ದೀಲತ್ ಕಮ್ಯಾಕು ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಗೆ ಫುಲುಹುನ್ನ ಮಿಹದ ಹಮಿವೆಸ್ ಹೀತೆರಕಂ ಫೋರ್ಕದ್ದು ವಡ್ಯಾನ್ವನಿ ಅದೇ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡು ಎದೆನಿ ಹುರಿಯ ಮೊಸಸಾತ ಕಾಯಕುಗ ಗುಳಿಗೆಂಗ್ ಜಮಾನಿ ಫೆಂವರೊಗೆ ಫುಲುಹುಂಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮತೆ ಫೋರ್ಕೊದ್ದಿನಮ ಬೇನುವಾಣೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಫುರಿಹಮ ತಮ್ರೀನು ಮಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನು ನೂತ ಮೊಸಸಾಯ ಫೋರ್ಕೊದ್ದಿನಮ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡುಗೆ ದುವಾಕಿ ಅಲ್ಲಾಹ್ ಸುಬ್ಹಾನಹು ವತಾಲ ಮಿಮ ಸಕ್ಕತುಗ ಬರಕ ಲವ್ವ ದಿಹಿ ರಯ್ಯಿತುನ್ನಂಗ್ ಅಮಾಂಕಮ ರಕ್ಕಾತಿರಿಕಂ ಕಶವರ್ಕೊದ್ದಿ ದಿಹಿಂಗೆ ತಾವಸ್ಕಮ ಫಾಗತಿಕಮ ಮಗ್ಫಹಿ ಕೊದ್ದೇನೆ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಬಿನಾಯಕ ಮಿ ಬಿನಾವೆಗೆನ್ ದಿಯುಮ ಅಳ್ಗೊಂಡ್ ದಿಹಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ದೆಮೆದುಗೋಯ್ ಗುಳುಂ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ರಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತುಗ ದೆಮಿ ರಕ್ಕಾತಿರಿಕಮ ಹಿಮಾಯ ದೆಗವಮ ದಿಬಿಗೆನ್ ದಿಯುಮ ಆ ದೆಗವಮಗ ರಯ್ಯತುನ್ನ ಉಫಾರಿಕಮ ಫಾಗತಿಕಮ ತನವಸ್ಕಂ ಅಲ್ಲಾಹ್ ಸುಬ್ಹಾನಹು ವತಾಲ ಮಿಂವರ್ ಕೊದ್ದೆವು ವರಬ್ಬುಡ ಶುಕ್ರಿಯ ವಸ್ಸಲಾಮು ಅಲೈಕುಂ ವರಹಮತುಲ್ಲಾಹಿ ವಬರಕಾತು
ಶುಕ್ರಿಯಾ ಇಜ್ಜೆತ್ತೆರ್ ವಜೀರ್ දෙමි රස්මියාතුගා කුරියද්දානි දිවි ෆුලුන්ගේ ಖಿದಮತಾ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸರ್ದಾರ್ ವಲ್ಲಭಾಯಿ ಪಟೇಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯಾಯ್ ಕುವೆವೆ ಫಹುಂ ನಾಮಾಗಾ ಸೊಯ್ಕೊರೊಂ ದಿಹಿ ಫುಲುಂಗೆ ಖಿದಮತುಗೆ ಫರಾತುನ್ ಸೊಯ್ಕೊರವಾನಿ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಹಮೀದ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸರ್ದಾರ್ ವಲ್ಲಭಾಯಿ ಪಟೇಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಗೆ ಫರಾತುನ್ ಸೊಯ್ಕೊರವಾನಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಅತುಲ್ ಕರ್ವಾಲ್.
Next will be the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between Maldives Police Service and Sardar Vallabhai Patel National Police Academy, Hyderabad for capacity building and areas of cooperation. I would like to invite Commissioner of Police Muhammad Hamid and Director of Sardar Vallabhai Patel National Police Academy, Shri Atul Karwal, to do the honors.
den kuriyatani Ministry of National Planning, Housing and Infrastructure ge faratum addu reclamation project ge fahunamaga soy kurun.
This now concludes the official ceremony of the inauguration of National College of Policing and Law Enforcement. I would now like to hand over to Ministry of National Planning and Infrastructure to start their program.